Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League. Now let's see if we can get some wins with this team today. So we got the Annihilape pair with the Lickitung and the Greedent. Here we're going to switch out into the Lickitung as that is our general safe swap. The Gligar obviously would have been very, very good against our Annihilape, so we avoid that situation. We get met with a Charger Bug. So Charger Bug here is going to try to win this switch for them. However, we're going to be able to fight back with some body slams. One body slam goes through, and now another body slam goes through, gets it into the red. We're going to be able to get to another body slam here. This is going to get the shield or get the KO, so we do get a shield out of that situation, and that's pretty good. Considering we did tank some energy with our Lickitung initially, and now we're going to have this Annihilape versus this Gligar up a shield. Here we're going to bait the Ice Punch. We do get the shield, and now we have the Annihilape in the bag versus our Greedent. Unfortunately, our Greedent is not running the Crunch. We do have the Trailblaze. So one Trailblaze goes through, does a good decent amount of damage. We're going to have to tank this next move here. We do tank it, and we are able to avoid the KO. We get to another Trailblaze. Another Trailblaze doesn't quite get rid of the Annihilape. However, because we are able to farm it down and we have a shield, we're going to be able to get to a Shadow Ball here. This Shadow Ball will take out this Gligar, and boom! Goes the Shadow Gligar. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game off of the Gligar lead. So that's not bad considering the lead was terrible. It is a double normal team in the back, and basically we're just trying to get rid of the ghost types and do okay against the flyers. So right here we have the Skarmory switch into our Lickitung, I believe. This Lickitung doesn't have a great matchup against this Skarmory, so all we have to do is just try our best to get this as low as possible before they throw a move. And they do decide to go for a Sky Attack. Do we get to another move potentially? No, but the Licks, however, takes this Skarmory all the way down into the low red. We are able to shield right here, ends up being the Brave Bird, and then our opponent ends up having the Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff here is just really, really difficult to deal with. Unfortunately, our opponent here did not shield because they don't really have to worry about the Annihilape. Now we're going to switch out into the Greedent. This Greedent almost has no chance to beat this Wigglytuff with 2 shields, I believe. But it looks like they are going to allow this one to go through as it's already done its job. Okay, never mind. They do miss the shield, so we do get a shield out of the situation. However, we're in still big trouble. Our opponent here lets us farm it down, but you can see right here they have a full healthy Lantern, and that Lantern is going to be able to beat that Annihilape pretty easily. So I don't know what else we could have done right there. Pretty tough backline seeing a Wigglytuff, but on to the next game. All right, we got the Cresselia versus the Annihilape. We're going to switch out into the Lickitung. Lickitung does get met with the Annihilape, so here we're going to be able to tank the Night Slash. We avoid the buff, so that is good for us. We're going to go for this Power Whip. Power Whip goes through. We now have a chance to flip this match if we decide to... we actually end up not being able to farm it down because they did get the boost. So we get into the low red. Now we're going to be able to get our Annihilape to get some huge energy. We're going to take this boosted Night Slash here and hope for the best, as the energy on our Annihilape potentially could win the game. Here we're going to go for this Night Slash bait. We need to get shields down. Our opponent ends up calling it, and we only are able to get to the Night Slash. So Night Slash does give us the boost. Do we get a shield right here because we did get boosted? We do get the shield finally. We're trying to get to another Night Slash. Our opponent realizes this, and they're throwing in Grass Knot pretty quickly. And then we're going to be able to get to another Night Slash here. We decided to go for this Night Slash because we are boosted, and plus we already invested some shields into it. Now we're going to go to our Greedent here. Greedent does get the Trailblaze off first. However, they're going to be able to get to a move, potentially debuffing our attack. They do decide to go for the Icy Wind. Here we're going to go for this Trailblaze on good timing. This Trailblaze is going to be normal damage, super effective normal damage, and then our opponent here ends up throwing another Icy Wind to debuff our attack. So we're back to normal. We're going to throw this Body Slam pretty immediately, and then we're going to try to get to this Body Slam here. Body Slam from this Greedent. Is it enough to take it out? No, not quite. We were one boost away from being able to take out this Cresselia with our Greedent. So GG's to our opponents, unable to win that game with that Greedent at the end. Maybe if we had farmed down that Dugong, but not sure if we had time to farm down that Dugong. All right, Jellicent gets Jellicent, we see, and then we're going to switch out into this Lickitung. Our Lickitung here does get met against this Shadow Glider. We're going to shield here. It is the dig, so that's good shield right there. We're going to try to throw this Body Slam on good timing, as this next Body Slam potentially could threaten the KO. Our opponent here does throw up the shield. We're going to double shield it at this point because we need to be able to win the switch. And then our opponent here is going to have a decision made. Are they going to let this go, or are they going to double shield? They decided to let it go, so we do flip the switch by investing 2 shields. They do have the Jellicent, remember, so Jellicent and Charger Bug have been revealed. We're going to throw this Body Slam, take it into the low green. Our opponent here does end up throwing the X Scissor, trying to get to another Body Slam, but if they are able to snipe that energy. And then our opponent here switches out into the Jellicent, and then we're going to counter swap into our Greedent. Greedent here, although we don't have the Crunch, we do have this Trailblaze here to do some super effective damage as well, and to boost our attack. Our opponent here does invest that shield, and then they go for another Surf. Here we're going to be able to have our boosted Trailblaze come back in. Does it KO? Not quite, however, it does get it into the red. We are boosted twice now, and then we're going to save that energy on our Greedent to potentially win the game. We're going to go for our Annihilape right here. Annihilape does tank a Discharge. We're going to go for this Night Slash here to take out the Charger Bug, and we're going to try to race to this Night Slash. This Night Slash does get reached. Is it enough to take out this Jellicent? Boom! Yes, it is. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game off of a pretty bad lead against the Jellicent, right? Jellicent lead versus our Annihilape was going to be pretty tough. All right, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Skarmory versus our Annihilape here. Pretty neutral matchup here, although kind of anticipating Mud Boy or some kind of ground type potentially in the back, so we're going to play this one out. Okay, there's the Water type, and we're going to switch out into our Lickitung. Lickitung here is going to be able to resist the fast moves from this Feraligatr, but these Hydro Cannon charge moves are chunking away at the health of this Lickitung. We are able to tank 2 Hydro Cannons right there, so we're just going to use our Power Whip right here. Power Whip does go through. We do get the Feraligatr to go away, and now we have the same situation again. We're going to make a call to anticipate what they have in the bag. We're thinking maybe another Water type in the back, or some kind of ground type. So we're going to use our Annihilape here to try to take out this Skarmory. Skarmory does go for a Sky Attack, and there's the Mud Boy. Ends up being the Quagsire. So Quagsire, unfortunately, is going to be a little bit more spammier with all these mud bombs and potentially Aqua Tail. We didn't know what move it had. So it does have a shield, unfortunately. So let's see what we end up doing. We build up to a Trailblaze. They throw a Mud Bomb. We're going to go for this Body Slam bait. They don't shield. They're going to be able to throw another move here. Are we going to be able to farm down from this point? Yes. So we do have 2 Body Slams at this point. One Body Slam goes shielded. We're going to go for another Body Slam immediately. Is this Body Slam going to be able to take out this Skarmory? Yes, it does. So we are able to win that game with the Greedent right there. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.